A psalm or song of praise in the Hebrew Bible says, "The Lord is good to all. He has compassion on all he has made. All your works praise you, Lord. Your faithful people extol you." We are here today because you all made it here today. Because God is good all the time, yes, and also good to all, to each and every being that God has made. So let us give thanks to the God who has compassion on all. Merciful God, thank you for bringing each person to this point and for gathering us together here today. Thank you for never leaving us nor forsaking us. God, rich in mercy, we ask that you grant us even more gifts today. Help us find you today and help us rest a little deeper in your sustaining compassion. Grant us the gift of not only receiving this loving kindness, but of becoming like you, offering our compassion openly, unwaveringly, freely to any and all others. May your love fill us, sustain us, carry us, and open us to all of life. We thank you for these and for so many other more unspoken gifts. Amen. Amen.
Good afternoon. My name is Barbara Farley. I serve as president of Illinois College. It is my pleasure to welcome you to Illinois College's 185th commencement ceremony. I wish you had the seat in the house I have right now because this is quite a sea of wonderful. Welcome. To all the families and friends of the graduates of the class of 2019, I extend a heartfelt welcome. Thank you for joining us for the most important annual event in the life of the college. Illinois College's vision is to build an international reputation for inspiring achievement and empowering students to make a difference in the world. The achievements and prospects for the future of the class of 2019 will make you all proud. We celebrate the accomplishments of our faculty and students. Today, 203 students in the baccalaureate program will receive degrees. We begin by recognizing members of the college's Board of Trustees who authorize the degrees granted by the college. These outstanding individuals are dedicated to providing IC students with a high-quality liberal arts education. I ask, please, that our trustees stand and be recognized for your service to Illinois College. And now I would like to invite Board Chair Stephen Mills, class of 1977, to give his greetings to the class of 2019. Mr. Mills.
Thank you, President Farley. And on behalf of the college's Board of Trustees, I'd like to offer the graduates our congratulations. In addition to being chairman of the college's Board of Trustees, I'm also a class of 1977. So graduates, you're going to find my signature on your diploma. And I'm very honored to be a part of this momentous occasion. As President Farley mentioned, this is the 185th commencement ceremony of the college. And as many of you know, we are the first college, Illinois College, in the state of Illinois to grant a baccalaureate degree. So graduates, you are part of a great tradition. For nearly 2 centuries, the trustees of Illinois College have had the responsibility to ensure the college's academic and financial health. And most importantly, the trustees have upheld the mission and vision of Illinois College's founders, which is one, to be a community committed to the highest standards of scholarship and integrity in the liberal arts, and 2, to ensure the college develops in its students the qualities of mind and character needed for fulfilling lives of leadership and service. In simpler terms, with an Illinois college education, we are empowering you, our graduates, to go out and make a difference in the world. As an alum, IC holds a special place in my heart. It's a place where I grew up, where I met my spouse, where I made lifelong friends, and it was a place from where I launched my career of leadership and service. No one will know where the twists and turns of life will take you. Maybe 42 years from now, one of you will be standing up here speaking to a group of graduates. I never would have dreamed it. But be confident and know that your Illinois college education will be a solid foundation for the future, and that you have the tools to go out and make this world a better place. Good luck.
Good afternoon. As Provost of Illinois College, it is my pleasure and honor to recognize extraordinary academic achievements of our graduating seniors and of the Illinois College faculty. First, I am delighted to announce the ranking scholar for the class of 2019, graduating with a perfect 4.0 GPA and a major in biology. Please join me in recognizing the ranking scholar for the class of 2019, Caleb James Rivolt. Please stand. I am also pleased to announce the names of those graduating seniors who were inducted into Phi Beta Kappa, the nation's most prestigious honor society. Please stand as I announce your name and remain standing until we applaud you all. Ajwa Anima Ado. Karina Donaire Valdivia. Allison Elizabeth Hewitt. Ronald Edward Hobie Hoagland. Jordan Renee Howard. Hua Lee. Charles Kevin Mungie. Brett William Palmer. Sarah Renee Timberlake. Emily Grace Titsworth. Congratulations to all of these students. You may be seated. The Don P. Filson Vision for the Future Award recognizes the innovative work of our faculty. Professors of World Languages and Cultures, Drs. Stephen Gardner and Diana Gurian Garcia, were presented with this year's Filson Award for their work making connections between Illinois College and institutions in Latin America and the Caribbean. The Don P. Filson Award will help facilitate this important work. Congratulations to Dr. Stephen Gardner and Diana Grion Garcia. Would they please stand and be recognized? At the Celebration of Excellence, we announced the winner of the first annual Enkycleos Professor Award. This newly established prize was awarded to a professor whose performance in scholarship, teaching, and service is superlative. Congratulations to Dr. Chris Oldenburg for receiving the inaugural Enkycleos Professor Award. Chris, will you please stand? Also at the Celebration of Excellence, President Farley announced that Dr. Adam Jones, Associate Professor of Communication and Rhetorical Studies, was selected as the recipient of the 2019 Harry Joy Dunbar Distinguished Professor Award. Professor Jones, please stand while I describe your teaching successes. Members of the junior and senior classes nominated and selected Dr. Jones for this prestigious award because of his outstanding work both inside and outside the classroom. Dr. Jones shows a genuine interest in all of his students, remembering them from previous classes and asking them about their lives and interests. His students note that they are, quote, always excited to go to his class because no matter what he is teaching, he will do it with enthusiasm and a sense of humor. They further commented that, quote, his personality is one that promotes the idea of once my student, always my student. Congratulations, Adam, on this important award. It is now my great pleasure to introduce Emilia Mystery, who will address our gathering as a representative of the senior class. Emilia is a biochemistry major and is among the top graduates in the class of 2019. Emilia, please join me on stage to share your words.
All life is made up of four main components: nucleic acids, lipids, proteins, and carbohydrates. Each one of these is essential to life, and without one, life isn't possible. Reflecting on my time here at Illinois College, I came to see the four essential components shaping our lives as IC graduates. First, nucleic acids are our DNA. The main function of DNA is to provide a map that can be traced back, providing rich history about who we are. At Illinois College, I see the nucleic acids as being the deep history IC carries, being one of the first colleges in Illinois. I came to truly appreciate this history in my first year seminar. We were assigned to research a building or location in Jacksonville, and I decided to do my research project on Sturtevant Hall. One of the things that I learned about Sturtevant Hall was of a devastating fire that completely destroyed the interior of the historic building. But it was eventually rebuilt, saving the outside and the symbolic architecture. The significance of Sturtevant Hall and the other historic buildings on Illinois College's campus struck me as I joined millions of people tragically witnessing the Cathedral of Notre Dame burn. The history of IC has an impact on the graduates, helping us to feel pride behind all of the stories and events leading to the formation of the college. The next important building block in life are lipids, acting as protective insulators and storing energy for when we desperately need it. At Illinois College, I see this as our friends. Those times when we felt like we couldn't go on and had nothing else was when our friends would walk in, protecting and helping us to keep going. I've also had so many peers adding energy through their own unique contributions. The various backgrounds, cultures, and personalities, whether they're from a small rural town 15 minutes away, Chicago, or across the world. Illinois College has brought these cultures together, allowing us to share our own special experiences with each other and giving perspective outside of what we had previously been exposed. Like me, some of us entered IC coming from a small town, while some of us came from big cities or even different countries. We have learned and grown from these influences. Proteins are the next important component needed in life. In addition to lots of other things, proteins provide the structural support and assist the body in forming. At Illinois College, I see the proteins as being the curriculum, the liberal arts education. Because of the liberal arts education, we have been required to take classes that might not apply to our primary field of interest. What we maybe failed to realize was the structural foundation these classes were creating and how they have helped us form into well-rounded graduates. When I started at IC, I thought all I needed were the classes that were going to make me a better scientist. One of the required classes I took was economics. I didn't really see a need to take economics. I didn't understand how economics would make me a better scientist. I ended up being fascinated by this class and how societies, businesses, and households come together to shape this science in the world. While I might not use this directly as a scientist, part of the liberal arts education that Illinois College has provided us is giving us the tools important for things outside of our direct career interests. The final vital component in life are carbohydrates, which provide the sustenance and formation to the cells. The professors are the carbohydrates of Illinois College. They have fueled and structured the students of IC. We came in with underdeveloped brains, carrying little or no knowledge about our areas of study, knowing just enough to be dangerous. They patiently shaped and drove us, giving us the energy to grow and helping to construct us as an individual. Our professors have provided the stimulants and sculpted us, but always respecting the form we were becoming. In my senior seminar class, I could feel my brain being nourished and pushed to its limits. My professors challenged me to think in ways I had never done before. But I found lots of support from them, along with other teachers who were always around to offer extra help and give me the motivation I needed. And when my brain would be on overload, I retreated to my piano lessons, where another professor pushed me in other areas, helping me form and providing the encouragement to keep going. As we graduate today, Illinois College, with its rich history, its diverse student body, its liberal arts education, and its fantastic professors have provided the essential components to bring forth life and prepare us for birth into the world. Thank you.
Just brilliant. Thank you so much, Emilia. I have the great pleasure of introducing today's commencement speaker, Taylor Mahkum, class of 2010. She grew up in Camp Point, Illinois, where her love for photography began at a very early age. Currently residing in New York City, Taylor is an award-winning photographer and senior multimedia producer. She tells stories. Throughout her years at Illinois College, Taylor exhibited a love of learning and embraced opportunities to grow as a person, scholar, and future professional. She was preparing to graduate ready. On Friday evening at the Illinois College Society Gala, Taylor was recognized by the Alumni Association as this year's recipient of the Young Alumna Award. Please join me in welcoming Taylor Mahkum.
Thank you, President Farley. It truly is a privilege to be back here today. I cannot explain how honored and equally shocked I am to be speaking to you all today. You see, it was only 9 years ago that I was sitting in those very chairs, hoping to soak up the last bit of knowledge before entering the real world. Back then, however, I didn't have any fancy ropes or banners around my neck. There was no job lined up for me after graduation, and when they called my name to walk across this very stage, they did not say magna cum laude after it. To be honest, it wasn't even until recently that I knew what that actually even meant. Leading up to today, I've been thinking back to my own commencement in 2010 and what I wanted in a commencement speech. At that time, I hoped the speaker would say something honest and inspiring, and I hoped it would be quick. So don't worry, that isn't lost on me. As Dr. Farley explained, I'm a storyteller, but for most of my life, I've been telling stories about other people. So telling my story isn't something I'm quite used to. So please, try to cut me some slack. But however this goes, I promise I am not going to stand up here as if I have all of the answers, because I can assure you I do not. But I did get my master's in photography, so if any of you feel the need to record any of this, I highly suggest using the glam filter on Snapchat. Speaking of, I gotta take a picture of this. Real quick. All right, everyone look alive. Say student loans on 3. Had to get that out of the way. Being back at Illinois College brings back a lot of memories. I remember my official visit here. I was a senior in high school. It was 2006. Grey's Anatomy was only in its 2nd season, and Nickelback was popular. I only grew up an hour away from Jacksonville in a small town called Camp Point. I'd been to Illinois College before to visit friends, but to be honest, I wasn't planning on coming here because they didn't have a photography program. From a young age, I loved photography, but it was still just a hobby, something I had kind of taught myself. College felt like my big opportunity to go to a school that had that big photography program I had always dreamed of. But then I came for my campus visit with my mom. and this thing happened that I wasn't expecting. I really liked it, and it just felt right. Maybe it was the class I sat in on. Maybe it was the feeling of being on the hilltop, but probably it was the small town feeling and the fact that I felt like the people here looked at you like you mattered. When the campus tour ended, I was sitting in the car with my mom outside Crispin. You know those visitor parking spots right up front? You all probably parked in them when you were late for class on that side of campus. We all did that, sorry. I might want to check to make sure I don't have any parking violations here still. Sorry about that. So there I am, sitting with my mom, who knew I really liked it. But I could tell that she was being cautious about pushing me in one direction or another. I felt stuck. I loved the feel of this college, but it didn't have a photography program. And that's when my mom said something to me that I've hung on to ever since. She said, "Taylor, you can take pictures anywhere. You should go where it feels right." Now I know that if she would have said, "You're right, they don't have a photography program, you should probably keep looking," then I probably would have gone somewhere else, and this version of today wouldn't exist. But in that moment, she validated what I was feeling and helped me see the bigger picture and the opportunity and take advantage of the opportunity that was right in front of me, that was right here. You can take pictures anywhere. It was so simple. I thought I had a dilemma, but actually my instincts were leading me in the right direction. Now, people who know me, they know I love a good metaphor. I love a good quote. I have my go-to phrases that I've clung to throughout my career when I'm in need of perspective. One that I have pinned on my wall right now is from Henry Ford, who said, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." Now here I am 13 years later, having graduated from IC and later from a photography graduate program, and it all worked out. So today, I'm going to stand up here and tell you what I wish someone would have told me when I was graduating. So here it goes. My advice to you, the class of 2019, begins with a warning. The next couple of years are about to feel very uncomfortable. Sometimes those uncomfortable moments will come from moving to a new city. Sometimes they'll come when you're asked to give more than you think you have. And sometimes they'll come when you just flat out embarrass yourself. Let me tell you a little story of one very uncomfortable moment I had that taught me a lot. I moved to New York City in 2014 to work for Major League Baseball. One of my first assignments was to shoot a Mets game at Citi Field. So I packed up my gear, I got my press credential, and I repeated the words, "You've got this," over and over and over again to myself. You see, the sports photographers in New York, they've been doing this a long time. And it's not a field with a lot of women, let alone young women out of graduate school. So I was doing my best to look like I belonged and that like I knew what I was doing. So I get to the photo well on the first baseline. I'm scouting it out, trying to figure out where I can squeeze in without getting in someone else's spot. I set down my camera, you know, the kind with the really huge lens. And when I went back to pick it up to shoot, it felt a little different, maybe a little heavier. But I didn't think much of it, so I kept going. I stayed focused and I started shooting. After about 15 shots, I realized this isn't my camera. I've picked up someone else's camera and I'm using it. So I'm panicking a bit, trying to figure out exactly what the protocol is for a situation like that. I thought, just put it down, he'll never know. Except there were pictures. Still with me. I knew I definitely couldn't delete them, so I waited for that photographer to come back, and with as much grace as I could muster up, I told him what had happened. I waited for him to freak out, maybe even brush me off a little bit, but he was a good sport about it. He just responded with, "Well, are they any good?" For the record, they were not. So yes, you might find yourself feeling a little uncomfortable, even when you're doing your best, even when you're trying your hardest. But in all honesty, here's the thing about those uncomfortable times coming up. You're ready for them. IC has made sure of that. Circumstances are not always going to be ideal. Everything you do will not come out perfect. But if you keep your head down, work hard, and remain humble, then things will eventually go your way. If you can hold on through those not so ideal times, those uncomfortable moments are going to become a gift. Because it's not the highs that shape you, it's the lows and how you handle them. And as somebody once told me, things don't grow on the mountaintop, they grow in the valleys. Thinking back on what I've learned since college, let me tell you just one more story. It was 2014, and again, it was a crazy time to work for Major League Baseball, it being Derek Jeter's last season as a Yankee. Some of you might have heard of him. As his last game approached, I found out I was going to be on the field shooting his final game at Yankee Stadium. I was going to have a front row seat to document a piece of baseball history. As a young girl who kept baseball stats for my brother's team since I was in the 3rd grade, this was something I could have only dreamed of. But right before the game, my boss told me that I was going to switch photo positions, and instead of being on the field, I was going to shoot from the upper concourse. She thought, because everyone else was on the field, I would have a better chance at capturing a more unique image from a spot above the action. I had to trust her thinking. I respected her, and she was my mentor. But at the time, it felt like being demoted, and I can't say I wasn't disappointed. So there we are, bottom of the 9th, tie game, man on second, and Derek Jeter steps up to bat and hits a walk-off single to end the game against the Baltimore Orioles. Fans go crazy. People are crying, popcorn is literally flying everywhere, and New York, New York by Frank Sinatra starts playing in the background. It was honestly like a scene from a movie. And I'm on the upper concourse, trying to take a picture that encapsulates it all, while watching everyone else flood the field. As the commotion was beginning to die down, Derek does his final walk around the field, tipping his hat to fans, and then walks out to shortstop. He bends down to touch the outfield grass before walking off the field for the last time. And because I was in the upper concourse, shooting down on the field, I was able to take a picture that had no one in the background. No screaming fans, no distracting lights, just him and his place of work for the last 20 years. Fast forward 2 years later, not only am I working at the startup company Derek Jeter founded, but I get a text from a fellow IC alum asking if I knew that my picture from Derek Jeter's last game was hanging in the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York. Wow. I had no idea. But when I found out, I had to laugh a little because I realized how much that moment means to me now. and again, how it taught me things I didn't expect. What I've learned is that success doesn't happen because circumstances line up perfectly or the stars align the way you planned. Success happens because you come prepared, remain flexible, and work hard. Even when you're feeling disappointed, even when you're stuck on the concourse and everyone else is on the field. Now, since I said I wouldn't talk for long, I would like to wrap this up with a few final pieces of advice. First, learn to trust yourself. Listen to your gut instincts and honor what they are telling you. That small voice inside you knows you better than anyone, and it's good to listen to it. Second, surround yourself with people you can trust. None of us know everything, and we don't even know what we don't know. We can't do it alone. So find people who know more than you and learn from them. Find friends, bosses, and mentors who have your best interests at heart, and run from those who don't. Third, take time to appreciate the people who help you along the way. I am so lucky to be able to thank some of them publicly today. Thank you, Dr. Turner, Dr. Rellinger-Zettler, Dr. Hacker-Daniels, Dr. Jones, and Dr. Karen Dean, for challenging the way I thought about people and human interaction, and for shaping my vision and approach to storytelling. Kristen Jameson, thank you for championing me from the moment I met you my freshman year until now. And T-Bone, thank you for making me feel like a part of your family. I'm sure you all have a few people here who have meant a lot to you too. Do not leave this place without telling them so. Then there are the people who got you here. For all of us, it's somebody different, but for me, it was my parents. And that moment with my mom outside Crispin that will stay with me forever. She didn't tell me I had to go to Illinois College, Syracuse, or even New York City to take pictures. She simply told me I could take them anywhere. It's pretty crazy being on this stage all of these years later on Mother's Day, getting to tell her that she was right. To the class of 2019, IC has given you everything you need. They have prepared you not only academically, but as people. Now you just have to go, work hard, and trust it. I don't know what your success will look like. I didn't know what mine would look like, but I know what it feels like now, and it wouldn't have been possible without everything this place gave me. So as you pass across this stage today, be proud of your accomplishments so far. Take what you've learned here and grow it into something amazing. Have faith in yourself and keep in mind that the day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. Congratulations, class of 2019. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Taylor, and congratulations on your great success since you graduated in 2010. We're so thrilled you could be here today.
And now, the moment has arrived when we confer degrees on the members of the 185th graduating class of Illinois College. Members of the class of 2019, prepare to become graduates as you walk across the stage. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts please stand? We celebrate the achievements of the students who have successfully completed the course of study prescribed by the faculty for the degree Bachelor of Arts. President Farley, upon the recommendation of the faculty and the approval of the Board of Trustees, I present these candidates to you for the awarding of the degree Bachelor of Arts.
Acting upon the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Illinois College and the State of Illinois, I confer upon all those recommended by the faculty and the Board of Trustees the degree of Bachelor of Arts, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
You may be seated. The marshals will ask the students in each row to stand and come forward as we prepare to announce their names. You may be seated when you return to your seats. I ask the audience to celebrate briefly as your graduate walks across the stage so that all names can be heard. Quinn Robert Allen, cum laude. Jason Aaron Barber. Mallory Elizabeth Badefeld. Shelby Brienne Bayless, magna cum laude. Cody Russell Beal. Brennan Michael Bergstraw. Kevin Andrew Bennett. Brooke Elizabeth Brandis, magna cum laude. Taylor H. Briggs, cum laude. William Christopher Brown. Sabrian C. Brownlee. Bennett Michael Bulmer. Bo Andrew Bouchon. Ashley M. Butler, cum laude. Dakota Lynn Butler. Susanna Buzo. Alan Jacob Carter, magna cum laude. Karen Cayetano. Nathan Thomas Chilton. Michael Hammock Connolly, magna cum laude. Ivory Cooks. Nicholas Robert Copley. Alex Curtis Cornett. Abigail Nicole Crozier, cum laude. Mitchell James Doughty. Karina Donaire Valdivia, magna cum laude. Sydney Lynn Dunnan, summa cum laude. Danielle Renee Dorks, magna cum laude. Timothy Edward Farmer. Jessica Lynn Feig. Candace Lynn Feller, magna cum laude. Seth Wayne Ferguson. Kevin Garcia Villagomez. Ian Campbell Gatlin. Allison Gurlt. Carly Marie Giacconi. Ryan Golab Weiss. Jared P. Gazzetti. Kayla Renee Harris. Brittany Lauren Hayes. Madeline Ann Hedke, summa cum laude. Alyssa M. Herzing, cum laude. Allison Elizabeth Hewitt, magna cum laude. Ronald Edward Hobie Hoagland, summa cum laude. Dakota James Hospelhorn. Jordan Renee Howard, summa cum laude. Samantha Ray Hurst. Jimmy A. Jackson. Titiana Renee Jackson. Marcella Marie Jackman. Aja Alicia Johnson. Kyle Joe Jones. Tia Jonelle Jones. Scott Michael Casting, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Renee Kieran. Emily Ann Kessler, magna cum laude. Benjamin James Kettlecamp, cum laude. Marissa Danae Knowles. Houston Thomas Cruzy. Brian Eugene Cruzan. Bailey Renee Lightshoe, summa cum laude. Chance Lucas Lemon. Ajane L. Lewis. Michael Alfred Lawrence Lewis, in absentia. Cole Robert Litweiler, cum laude. Dentler Lushin. Anthony Lucchese, in absentia. Kristen Nicole Mathias, cum laude. Ryan Gregory May. Kaylee Ann McAllister, summa cum laude. Andrea Lynn McCombs, cum laude. Sean Michael McDonald, cum laude. Dalton Hunter Mary, cum laude. Sherry K. Mikulich, summa cum laude. Jennifer Montalongo. Nicholas Allen Montre, magna cum laude. Christopher A. Moore. Nathan Levi Moore. Aaron Morris, cum laude. Michaela Mary Morrison, summa cum laude. Cassandra Jeanette Mueller. Emily Mueller, summa cum laude. Jacob Ryan Murphy. John Garrick Myers. Jessica Lauren Nickel, cum laude. Naomi Alma Neiman. Alua Shubomi Alushala, magna cum laude. Melissa Jo O'Mara, summa cum laude. Agane Achuko Georgette Marie Awumi, magna cum laude. Brett William Palmer, summa cum laude. Timothy J. Parks, cum laude. Anjali Aparna Keithan Patel, summa cum laude. Brett Dex Robert Pfeiffer. Austin James Phillips, cum laude. Alec Robert Pularte. Shannon Nicole Prost. Adriana Lynn Pruitt, cum laude. Devin Michael Puck. Edwin Daniel Ramirez. David R. Ramos, Jr. William Rankin. Darius Redman. Jacqueline Riley. Kara Michelle Reynolds, summa cum laude. Jackson Lou Douglas Ricky. Ashley Noel Rosenkrantz, magna cum laude. Megan Brooke Rule, summa cum laude. Ellen Ann Sadler. Rolando Salazar. Sammy Carl Alfred Joseph Salinas, Jr. Josh Lee Saylor, cum laude. Cameron Lee Seward. Ellie Eileen Shaw, cum laude. Michael James Sherida, summa cum laude. Shra Ace Shrestha, magna cum laude. Jose Andres Sierra. Brandon L. Simmons. Chase Thomas Smith. Timothy S. Summerfeld. Dylan Matthew Sorrells. Austin Aaron David Spriggs. Brendan John Stanfield, summa cum laude. Yasmin Simone Stanford. Michael Ryan Steemack. Daniel Mark Strad. Mackenzie Lynn Suter, magna cum laude. Mary E. Swick. Jeffrey Quadjo Tawia. Justin Terry. R. Timberlake, magna cum laude. Emily Titsworth, magna cum laude. Michael David Vaca IV. Chantel Elaine Vance, cum laude. Chance Bose, in absentia. Connor Reed Wallace, magna cum laude. Shakora Denise Wingfield. Jesse Roan Warden. Please congratulate all the Bachelor of Arts recipients. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science please stand? We celebrate the achievements of the students who have successfully completed the course of study prescribed by the faculty for the degree Bachelor of Science. President Farley, upon the recommendation of the faculty and the approval of the Board of Trustees, I present these candidates for the awarding of the degree Bachelor of Science.
Acting upon the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Illinois College and the State of Illinois, I confer upon all those recommended by the faculty and the Board of Trustees the degree of Bachelor of Science with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
You may be seated. The marshals will ask the students in each row to stand and come forward as we prepare to announce their names. You may be seated when you return to your seats. Kyle David Adams. Ajwa Anima Ado. Magna cum laude. Benjamin X. Allen. Shayla Rochelle Allen. Eve Elizabeth Baylor, magna cum laude. Mariah Rochelle Baker. Savannah Rose Brady. Emilia Iris Mystery, summa cum laude. Karen Nislendi Camaño Martinez. Alfredo Casas. Sarah Elizabeth Christian. Joshua James Condon. Estelle Courteau. Joshua Ryder DeMott. Lauren Ashley Estes. Brenna Mary Garland. Jenna Marie Graham, summa cum laude. Brielle Nicole Greenleaf, cum laude. Mackenzie Lauren Hines, magna cum laude. Ashlyn Renee Henderson, cum laude. Danielle Cheyenne Henderson. Melanie Hernandez. Zane D. Hilton. Eric Dean Huntman, cum laude. Arshia Jafar Nia, magna cum laude. Cheyenne Renee Yokish, cum laude. Riley Elizabeth Keith, magna cum laude. Tyler James Kozaretz. Erica Noel Larson, cum laude. Sydney Ray Lett, cum laude. Yuhua Lee, summa cum laude. Rebecca Lynn Lucas. Samantha Ann McFarland, cum laude. Charles Kevin Mungie, summa cum laude. Bailey Fayanne Paskach, cum laude. Alexandria Elizabeth Payton. Lizette Guadalupe Perez Carapio. Du Pham, summa cum laude. Haley Lynn Phillips. Samantha Posley. Shannon Nicole Quayle, in absentia. Nathan Wayne Raleigh. Joseph Dalton Rush, summa cum laude. John H. Roller. Mongfei Ru, summa cum laude. Catherine Silver Ryan, in absentia. Caleb James Rybolt, summa cum laude, ranking scholar. Daniela Sanchez Garcia. Amanda Catherine Shack. Elizabeth Jennifer Shank, summa cum laude. Derek C. Selbach. Rachel Sapoma Seifa. Hojat Shariati Kalkonche, magna cum laude. Rebecca Kathleen Ebler Shields. Mackenzie Lavange Skaggs. Megan Danielle Spain. Mason Zachary Spear, summa cum laude. Caitlin Grace Madison Janoquin Thompson, magna cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Turner. Samantha Ann Basic. Colin Ray Walter. Kayla D.L. Ward, summa cum laude. Jamie Leanne Watson, magna cum laude. Michael Joseph Weisenfelder. Alexandria Danielle Wilson, cum laude. Perry Lee Winkler, in absentia. Please join me in congratulating all the graduates.
I too would like to congratulate all of the graduates. I ask all of you, class of 2019, to now please move your tassels from left to right to show your new status as graduates. Congratulations. I am pleased to introduce Mr. Devon Urales, who is the president of the Alumni Association Board of Directors.
Hey. Good afternoon and happy Mother's Day to everyone that's out there that's a mother. So congratulations to you graduates. On behalf of the Illinois College Alumni Association, I offer my heartfelt congratulations today as you graduate ready across this stage. Class of 2019, you are the newest members of the Alumni Association, a group of nearly 9,400 members throughout the world who share the privilege of calling Illinois College your alma mater. So this is where we need some crowd participation. If you are an Illinois College graduate, including the class of 2019, raise your hands. That's pretty good. Thank you, thank you. Class of 2019, we welcome you to the Alumni Association And we encourage you to join us for annual events like graduation or homecoming or things that are happening within your neighborhoods or within your communities. Please feel free to continue to reach out to the Office of Development and Alumni Relations. May you never lose the sense of pride and enthusiasm you feel today for your alma mater and the Illinois College family. Best wishes for you on your future endeavors. May you always remember the foundation that you have received today, as well as the last 4 years at Illinois College. Thank you and congratulations again.
Graduates, between the opening celebration of your first year at Illinois College and today, I have watched you grow as scholars, citizens, and human beings. I have seen you embrace opportunities to follow your dreams and make the most of your college education, both inside and outside of the classroom. Faculty and staff have taught you, mentored you, coached you, and prepared you for this day. You are ready to take on the world. It has been a privilege to have a front row experience to your IC experience. I now will offer a charge to the members of the class of 2019, and I ask them to please stand. The mission of Illinois College is to develop in its students qualities of mind and character needed for fulfilling lives of leadership and service. Class of 2019, our mission lives in you, in your achievements, and in the inspiring lives you will lead as graduates. IC asks you to engage fully in all that is ahead in your personal and professional lives, to open yourselves to new experiences, and to be ambassadors for Illinois College wherever you go in the world. We are all immensely proud of you. Congratulations. As we bring our 185th commencement ceremony to a close, I invite the entire audience to please stand for the benediction offered by Chaplain Timothy McGee and the singing of the first verse of the Alma Mater, which is printed in your program. Please remain standing and in place for the recessional, which will conclude when the platform party, faculty, and graduates have recessed. After the recessional, parents and friends, we ask you to please greet your students in Sherman Gymnasium after they have processed through the double line of faculty waiting to congratulate them. Chaplain McGee.
Mary Oliver, the esteemed poet who passed away in January of this year, wrote in a line that has become frequently quoted, "Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?" I know you are all probably quite tired of being asked, what do you plan to do next? So as the benediction, I want to give you Mary Oliver's own answer to what she did with her one wild and precious life. In a different poem titled Mindful, she writes, "Every day I see or hear something that more or less kills me with delight, that leaves me like a needle in the haystack of light. It was what I was born for, to look, to listen, to lose myself inside this soft world, to instruct myself over and over in joy and acclamation. This is what she was born for, what each one of you was born for, to lose yourselves inside this soft world, and to learn again and again how to live with lasting joy, delighting in the ordinary daily beauty of life. So the next time you hear the question, what are you planning to do next? You can change it up and just say, oh, I will instruct myself over and over in joy. It is, after all, what I ask and pray for each one of you. And so, graduated class of 2019, may you go forth looking to get lost inside this soft world, to quiver with delight in the ordinary and the mundane, to instruct yourselves over and over again in the small practices of joy. In a world that puts its faith in speed and in violence, may you slow down and live with a surprising gentleness, your soft heart beating out the rhythm of this soft world. May God guide you and protect you, sustain you and keep you. May God enfold you in the gentle fierceness and fierce gentleness of God's love today, tomorrow, and to life everlasting. Amen. So please join us again in singing of the Alma Mater, which can be found in the program, and please remain standing until after the recessional.